Hello everybody, this is your weekly card reading for the 10th of February through until the 17th. It's Valentine's Day this week, how exciting. I hope you all have a lot of love in your life, whether you are spoken for or single. You know, Valentine's Day can be really hard, I think, if you're on your own. There's enormous pressure out there for love and to be loved, and it's all hearts and flowers and chocolates, and if you're on your own that can be really tough. My biggest advice, and what I used to do when I was single, is to give that love to yourself. So buy yourself some flowers, take yourself out for dinner, show yourself that love that you're so willing to give away to other people, because you deserve it too and you are special. And so it's a really important thing to show that to yourself, I think. On that note, this week I am using Angel Oracle cards, and they're by Cal Gray. They're the Angel Prayer cards. I just felt that this week needed a bit of gentle and loving energy rather than the tarot, so this is what we've gone for. I've pulled us 3 cards for the upcoming week. We have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday and Tuesday. So let's have a look and see what we've got. So for today through until Thursday, we have the Count Your Blessings cards. Now, the angels aren't saying that you're ungrateful. They're not saying that you're walking around not appreciating what you've got. It's simply that when you are grateful and you count your blessings, you open up channels of positivity. You open up channels of abundance. Because when we focus on the things that we don't have, when we focus on the things we feel that we lack, when we focus on, jealousy and wishing we had what other people had, all it's doing is bringing you more of the same. There's a great universal law, which is totally undeniable, called the law of attraction, which is where whatever you give your time and energy to continuously, you will naturally draw more of the same towards you like a magnet, even if you don't want that thing in your life. So when people, for example, women moan that all men are the same and they all treat them badly, and why can't they find a good man, and and then they wonder why they keep having bad relationship after bad relationship. Or people moan that they're broke and they haven't got enough money and they'll never have anything, and they wonder why every month is difficult and every month there isn't enough money at the end of their month. You're just drawing to you the things that you don't actually want to happen. And so by taking the time to be grateful for what you do have, rather than focusing on what you don't have, you are flipping the energy round to positivity and to love, and understanding that, compared to some people in the world, you are very blessed. And even if you're going through a difficult time and things are not as you wish them to be, you are still more blessed than other people around you. You've only got to look at that terrible train crash in Germany yesterday, those poor people, and I sent my prayers to those affected and those who are still, dealing with loss and tragedy, and it's just awful. So you've only got to look far. There are people a lot worse off than yourself, so take the time every day to think about what you're grateful for. It can be something small, it hasn't got to be huge things, but if you look for them, the more you look, the more you will find, and you will realise that life really isn't as bad as you think it is. And then you open those channels of abundance and you're bringing in more to yourself, so it's a real good thing to do. Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I'm so happy. This is the Unconditional Love card. What a perfect card for Valentine's Day. Sometimes we feel that we're not worthy of love. We see our bad points and our supposed weaknesses, and we think, how can anybody ever love us? I'm just the most awful person, and I'm ugly, and I'm fat, and I'm stupid, or whatever. And what the Divine Mother, Mother Mary, is saying is that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of love because you are here. You are worthy of love because you are alive. You are a spiritual being, and you deserve love just as much as anybody else does. Do not put conditions on that love, because it is yours. It is who you are. That love is within your heart. It is part of your being. You come from love and you will return to love. And so to say that you are not worthy of it is ridiculous, because it's who you are and it is your birthright. and to actually start by loving yourself first. You can only get love if you, and true love I'm talking about, not, these relationships that last 5 minutes, proper love, if you actually love yourself first and give yourself that love that you look for so desperately in other people. You are a special, unique, amazing person. You really are. It doesn't matter what job you do or what you look like or any of that nonsense. You are worthy, you are special, you are an individual who is here for a reason, and you have to start loving yourself. Every day, commit to showing yourself love, whether it's your words that you use about yourself, your thoughts in your mind, practices like having that time in nature, or having a bath, or having a massage, or buying yourself a little treat, just to say that I am worthy of love, and I am lovable, and I am love. And when you do that, you will find that you will naturally draw loving people towards you anyway. So, what you give, you get. What you put to yourself, you get back. And so, if you don't love yourself, you will draw people to yourself who don't love you either, or don't love you properly. If you love yourself in a very loving and caring way, you will naturally draw people to you who do the same. It has to start with you. So really focus this weekend, Valentine's Day, of loving yourself as well as loving other people. Finally, Monday and Tuesday, we have study and learning. Now, this can be something as straightforward as you may be looking at education and training and doing some kind of course, which is always beneficial, not necessarily just for your career, but for you yourself. But the angels want you to know that every day there's something to learn. Every day we should be looking for knowledge and opening our minds. We can learn from those around us simply by, understanding and listening and respecting what people have to say. And, life really is the biggest school, and we have so much to take away all the time, Open your mind, open your heart, and you will realise that every day is a big adventure. It really is. And your brain is like a muscle. It really is. And if you don't use it, you will find that you will have trouble later on down the line. And I certainly would recommend every day that people look to expand their minds. And like I say, yes, in terms of your career, it can be beneficial, but also, just for yourself and just for your own sense of self-worth, your own sense of who you are as a person, you should always look to challenge yourself and to learn something new, whether that's through official routes or whether it's on a more unofficial basis of simply being open and reading and taking things in. I think it's really, really important. I'm a big advocate of knowledge and learning, so it's really, really just be aware of that and listen to people and be open to what they have to say, even if you don't necessarily agree with it. Don't just shut things off because people think differently to you. You might learn something. So it's going to be a really interesting week, Count your blessings, be grateful, give yourself lots of love, and look for those opportunities to learn and be grateful and to further who you are. And thank you, angels, for all that you do to us. Thank you for your love and your guidance and your support. And so it is. It's going to be a good week. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I wish you all lots of love, whatever you are doing, whoever you're with. And I'm always here if you need me. Please contact me through my website, which is psychicmama.co.uk. Love and light to you all. Namaste.